Hi everyone, it's me Jagila with a Elden Ring boss difficulty tier list for you guys. I might not remember all of them, but we'll see how it goes. And then I'll figure out something as we go along. I have this tier list here, I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to make one too. And we'll just go with them as they appear, and I'll put them into these categories which I have made. There's Insane, which is like, I struggled a lot. Hard AF, I had to come back a lot of times. Hard, I came back a couple times. Medium, well maybe I did it first try, second, third try. And easy, well easy is like, I did it first try, but I guess in my mind I could have lost. And this was a boss? Well, I went in there and murdered it in the first try. Possibly without getting hit. We're gonna start from the beginning. Battle Mage Hugwith. I don't even know who that is. I don't know who that is. I don't remember. If I don't remember them, I'm just gonna let them be. Yeah? Beast of Parum Asula, who, I mean, let's just start with a nice medium there to set the bar. Bell-bearing Hunter, I mean, easy, right? Borealis, the Freezing Frog, that was the Freezing Dragon. And I'm gonna put that at a hard medium, because it was harder than the Beast. I struggled, but in the end, I beat it within a certain amount of tries. Cemetery Shade, it's so minor, I don't remember. If I don't remember them, we'll just put them in this was a boss. Teen Rod Knight, that was a boss? That's a regular enemy. This was a boss? Commander Nell, I've seen videos where people say he's really hard. I did not struggle with him at all, though. I would put him in easy. But people say he's hard. Now, this is my opinion. Remember that, guys, by the way. This is my opinion. If I think it's easy, I'm going to put it in easy. But it was harder than the Bell-bearing Hunter. Let's be real. Black Knife Assassin. Oh, those invisible Mother Duggars. Hard AF. But no, this is the boss version. That wasn't so hard. Put it easier than Borealis. But how Knight Darrell. First time I went in there, I felt like it was impossible. Then I came back later, and it just felt so easy. So I have to put him in medium, but I'm gonna put him like here in medium. No, I said there. Thank you. Bulls, Carrier Knight. I mean, see? Commander O'Neill. I'm gonna put him in the first hard one. I did do him early, but it's my experience. I struggled with him. He was difficult. I think I did like 5-6 attempts. So not an easy one. Crucible Knight. I've heard it's super hard. But I have to tell you guys, I did that as like one of the final things I did in the game. So like, we put it in easy, but let's put it at the high end of it, easy. Like right under Commander O'Neill. Crystallians I have a hate for because they just feel so impossible to deal with. Let's just put it at the top of hard. The King in 6, I mean, the lower end of hard, okay? Demi-Human Queen, Margot, and Maggie. Or also skip Black Blade Kindred. Black Blade Kindred is like a decent medium. Demi-Human Queen, Margot, and Maggie. I don't remember a Margot. I don't remember Maggie either. I remember we killed something that was called Maggie. But that was so easy. I'm gonna put it in this was a boss. Demi-Human Chi, this was a boss. Divine Bridge Golem. There's a lot of golems, but I don't remember there being a boss version. This was a boss. Dragon Rider Soldier of Noxtella. Dragon Kin Soldier, not Dragon Rider. I mean, we'll put it at the low end of medium. Nah, a little bit further up. Earth Tree Avatar. Some of them are so hard. So hard. And others are so easy, but that's because they scale up with the zone you're in. And I'm gonna have to put it in like either low hard or high medium. But none of them were harder than Borealis. Were any of them harder than Black Knife? Yes. So that's the spot. That's the best stuff for him. Tree Burial Watchdog. I mean, technically I died to the first one I met. But that was the end of it. So I'm gonna have to put at the low end if this was a boss. Actually, I'm not gonna rank this was a boss. Esca Priest of Blood, this was a boss. Falling Star Beast. Which one of them is it though? Because there's two. I'm just gonna put this one near the end for now. Save it for later. Fell Twins, this was a boss. Dragonkin Soldier. I mean, we put this at like high easy. It wasn't super easy, but you know. Dragon Lord Placidusax. I did that on stream with you guys, on the final stream we did. I'm gonna put it at the low end of hard. Let's just... Nah, he gets hard AF, actually. Or just under Crystallians, I don't know. Or just top of hard. Yeah, we'll put him at the top of hard. Elden Beast, not insane, because when we actually did the stream, we beat it. It was like second attempt, but it gets hard AF because we... Like, it's difficult. You can mess up and then you just die. Element of Bria, who's that? Fierce Champion. That was so easy. Yeah, but this is a boss because it was just that easy. Fire Giant, I actually think that was harder than Elden Beast. Honestly. Flying Dragon Akil, I'm gonna debate putting it insane. Also sip of iced tea. Debating putting it insane because I avoided it like the plague. It was so hard for me. So hard. But I think we put it... It was easier than Placidusax. Under Crystallians. Right? Because that was actually hard. Also, the only reason I have Crystallians here is because of the normal mob that really get to me. Full Grown Flung Star Beast. That must be the insane one. Because that one, I went in there expecting very little. And then it popped up and it was so cool. But yeah, it wasn't actually insane hard, honestly. It was when I got to it. Bottom of hard AF. And then we can take the first Falling Star Beast and just put in... Bradley's Tree Black Knife. Above Black Knife Assassin. Actually, I'm also going to move these around so Kindred is higher. Yeah. Gunstone Dragon Smaragd. I struggled a little bit the first time I met it, but then subsequent attempts it did nothing. So bottom of medium. I actually like that spot, that's a good spot. Godfrey the Grafted. I think it says gifted. Oh no, that's the second one. Well, the second one was super easy. Godfrey the Grafted though. Was it harder than Fire Giant? I mean, you're still learning the game when you do it. I mean, I'll put it above the Falling Star Beast, sure. Yeah, that's a good spot. Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, I did it first try. So it gets easy. God's Gonna Puzzle, the puzzle wasn't that hard. Let's just put in this was a boss. And God's Can Do gets insane. Worst boss in the game. Who decided that? Who decided to take those two bosses, put them in a room, and you have to fight them at the same time? Horrible. Now, where did we put the first Godskin? This is a boss? Okay, so this guy gets... He's like 2 tiers higher. This one was really hard. Let's just put him above Dragonkin Soldier. If you'd let me, thank you. Rufted Scion. That's the first boss. I mean... 99.9% of us died to it, right? The tutorial boss, but when we come back, we one-shot it. So it gets, this is a boss? Nah, it gets easy because it does kill us. Brave Warden Duelist. This was a boss? Kindred of Rot. Oh, that's a normal enemy later, but this was a boss? Leonine Misbegotten, I honestly don't remember that. Lich Dragon Fortisax. Ooh, I don't actually remember that one very well. I did it recently, but I think it was 2 attempts, so it goes right under Godskin Noble. Lion Guardian, this was a boss. Loretta Knight of the Holly Tree. Okay, so I did do a first try, but I got help. No, that's not what happened. We had a viewer in there who did it with me, but I was like, nah, we have to do it alone. Because I wanted to avoid you guys saying, it doesn't count, and I have to New Game Plus it doesn't thing. I'm still gonna New Game Plus the game, don't you worry. We'll do another playthrough. Loretta Idolatry. I'm gonna... I beat her first or second try alone. But it was not super easy, so it gets top of medium. Yeah, above Borealis, good stuff. Borealis is really good for me, because I can always judge, hey, is it harder or easier than Borealis? Mad Pumpkinhead, I did die to it, but I'm gonna put it above. Yeah, under Godfrey, but above Grafted Scion. Mimic Tear, I did it first try. We're under the Blighted Bloom. Who the hell is that? Save that for later, maybe my memory will be jogged. Mark the Omen. Who the hell is that? This was a boss? Moke, Lord of Blood. I see, now we're dealing with him, because that guy, remember, I'm going to put him under Placidius Axe. I think they're very similar, but Moke is a little bit easier. Magma Worm, it gets into medium, just randomly in there. Actually, under Earth but above Falling Star Beast. Melina, insane. But was it Hard and Goskin Duo? No, it wasn't. Merkith the Black Blade? I mean, I don't even remember the boss. People say it was hard, but I did it so easy. First or second try, and I'm leaning towards first try, but it was a good fight. It was jumping around a lot, it was hard to hit him. So where in hard do I put it? I think above Akhil, but under Crystallians. Yeah. Market the Fell Omen. It's full AF, but at the bottom. Because that was really hard. Margot the Omen King is just a harder market, but you're so much more geared when you face him. But I'm gonna put him above Placidius Axe, because it's still hard. Knight's Cavalry, this is a boss. Noxtu, this is a boss. Omen Killer, this is a boss. This is a boss? Unexplored, I don't actually remember that at all. I don't think I faced that one. It has to go in this is a boss. Perfumer is so bad. Future Tree Spirit, okay, that's actually like not super easy. I'm actually gonna put it at the top of easy. Radagon of the Golden Order. Okay, so I'm gonna put it. I mean, it's a double boss, yeah? It's a double boss. Do I put it above Markith? Yes, I do. But that face, if he had another health bar, I would have probably put him at hard of AF. That face is hard once you get used to it. Until you get used to it, my bad. Red Wolf of Radagon, we're in easy. Barbarian Crucible under Crucible Knight. Rickard, Lord of Blasphemy. I mean, the gimmick though, it doesn't count. Maybe without the sword. Maybe without the sword, Rickard would be super hard. But you get the sword, so. Skelly Misbegotten, this is a boss. Sir Gideon Ofnir, I mean, this was a boss? I hate that it was a boss. It was so easy. Soldier of Goddrake, that's just a regular enemy. I don't remember that being a boss. Spirit Core Nil. Bottom of easy. I have to put it at easy, but I'm putting it at the very bottom. Wriggle, Ancestor Spirit. I don't remember this. But guys, if you want to tell me, where would you put Regal Ancestor Spirit? Because I don't think I did that one. I'm so sorry. Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. That took a couple of attempts. I'm going to put it above. Oh, it's getting difficult. Between Radagon and Marikith. Royal Knight Loretta. Bottom of easy, but Spirit Core still has permanent easiest. That is not. This is a boss. Royal Revenant. This is a boss. Rune Bear. I know this was a boss, but I can't really count it as a boss. I do not count that as a boss. Star Scourge Verdun. Insane. But not more than Melania. Stone Digger Troll. This was a boss. Sylvia Marina. This was a boss. Yeah, I guess I struggle a little bit with them. Under Loretta. I said under Loretta. But is it a boss? Yeah, I'll count it as a boss. Tree Sentinel. And when I came back for it, it was super easy. So let's just put it under Fortinax. Valiant Gargoyles, I did that too late. I can't speak for when you're supposed to do it. I just went in there and killed them immediately. Worm Face? What even is that? Abductor Virgins? There's absolutely a boss I've missed. I have absolutely missed the Abduction Virgins. Huh. I'm gonna Google where those are. Aiden, Thief of Fire. This is a boss? Bastard, this was not a boss. Black Live Ringleader? Nah. Ancestor Spirit? That's the big deer, right? The big deer. I'm gonna put him in medium, but where? Under Loretta, absolutely. Above Falling Star Beast. I'd put it equal to Magma Worm. But Ultra Avatar, it's also so close. Slightly hard. No. But yeah, slightly harder than Ultra Avatar. Now I have to scroll down for them. Okay. Ancient Hero of Samor. Is this a boss? Miranda by Doom. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember what that is. I'm sorry. Let's just put these up here for now. Both Astals. So I did Natural Born of the Void first. And I feel like Stars of Darkness, they're very similar. It's the same boss, by all means. But Astal was easier in the Stars of Darkness form. So actually I'm gonna put it right under Loretta. Okay, yeah. And then Astal Natural Born of the Void gets second hardest. Because if I did... Wait. Yeah, I did that. I used a lot more attempts on Astal than I did Melania. But if I was the same level, I'd swap them around. Levels do not fix Radon. Radon is just... I did it pre-nerf. So he's just hard by default. He could be max level, he'd still kill you in one hit. But he's nerfed now, I've had. So Astal gets that spot. So let's just ignore. We just ignore this was a boss and we go through them in order. From easiest to hardest. Spirit Caller Snail, Tibia Mariner, Loretta, the Grafted Scion, PTSD, by the way, Mad Pumpkinhead, super easy. A little bit intimidating because you meet it super early, but easy. Godfrey the First Elven Lord, one shot, very sad boss. I just went in there, killed it, and then left. Godfrey the Gifted, don't really remember. I don't really remember it very well, but I remember it was easy. So I don't remember it because it was easy. Bulls, Carrier Knight. I mean, easy again. Weapon Hunter, easy. Red Wolf. While I did die to it once, it was not hard for me at all. Crucible Knight, I have their honorary. Otherwise, I would have it much lower, because I know it's hard. But not for me, because I did it way too late. Commander Nile. Actually, I'm gonna now that I remember him, I'm actually gonna up him a little bit. Above Godskin, no pull, absolutely. Where's Borealis? Harlan Borealis? No. Ancestor Spirit? He's above Ancestor Spirit, yeah. Drunken Soldier, I mean, easy again. Tree Sentinel? That's just because he's at the start. But for some reason the double Tree Sentinel isn't here and the Draken Sentinel isn't on the list. But double Tree Sentinel, I'd put up there in hard somewhere. But the regular Tree Sentinel, nah. This Dragon Fortisax? I feel like they designed it so that maybe you meet it early and they still want you to beat it, but I met it late and it was a joke. Godskin Noble? Intimidating. You're probably gonna die once, but still easy. Future Tree Spirit? I mean, kind of nightmare fuel, but not hard. Smaragd? I mean, you're fighting it twice, so... It deserves its spot. You fight it twice, but it's like, its health bar is kind of half, isn't it? Except the second time. I'm gonna like put it above Beast from Azula, which is also kind of like easy. I have no comments. Renkan Silver, no comments. Darival, also no comments. Backup Assassin, I hate them so much. There's that puzzle where it's an invisible one, you can't you can't really kill it because it's too tanky, and it's just always invisible, and it starts throwing stuff at you, and I hate it so much. Blackblade Kindred stood in my way many times. I always had it in the back of my mind during the playthrough until I killed it, like always. You gotta remember there's that boss you dodged. Remember it's there. Remember it's there, Chiquita, and then eventually I did kill it. Fogstar Beast, very enjoyable fight. First time you fight it though, the arena's too small, so you don't get to enjoy it as much, but it's okay difficulty, I guess. Magma Worm, really intimidating, but there's a lot of worm enemies. They're all like medium. Like, none of them are super hard. Actually, some of them are super hard. Others are garbage. As is the Spirit, enjoyable fight, very poetic, but not really hard yet. Commander Nile. A lot of people say he's like one of the hardest bosses, but he's really not. Maybe it's because I come straight from the entire trilogy and Sekiro. I'm just more practiced at handling humanoid enemies. Relic, almost putting it in hard, but it's not quite hard. Astalis, I faced it too late, I think, because I explored the Mountain of Giants much later in the game. Like, I was done with the game, then I explored that, and I found Astal, and I was like, oh, he's back! But it was a weaker version, and I was higher level, so it was just double dipping on being easier. Rather than Knight of the Holy Tree. Yeah, she's hard, but I honestly say the 10-meter road to get to her, with the big boy wizards, the road to get to her is very small, but it's also harder than the boss itself. The king in Sykes, super intimidating. I met it the first time, I'm just like, nope, I'm not doing this. See ya. Commander O'Neill, oh, I should have put it under. O'Neill was hard for me, but I also did it super early. I had not done the southern part of Limgrave yet when I met this guy. So he might be lower for you guys, but I'll put him there. Flying Dragon Akil? Wait, why is Akil here? Why is Akil in hard? Why did I do this? This is why we go through the tier list again when I'm done. Flying Dragon Akil, why is it here? Why is it here? I'm putting it under Black Kindred, absolutely. But not under Black Knife Assassin, so Akil goes there. Why did I put him in hard? Yukina, you dum-dum. Malekith, super fun fight. Over too quickly, though. Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. I'm actually going to swap them around. Even though I died much for Renala, it's also much earlier in the game. Renegade of the Golden Order. Yeah, he's where he should be. Crystallians. Actually, now that there's more stuff on the list and I've thought a bit more. I mean, the regular enemy is so hard, but the boss version is so easy. I'm just going to put it under Glintstone Dragon. Not Blackstone, Glintstone Dragon. Morg, Lord of Blood, he's where he should be. Basilisax, where he should be. Morgoth, Demon King. I don't know. These two are kind of the same, so like we'll just put him above again. Because I had a plan when I put him there. Market the Phil Omen. Yeah, really hard intro level boss. I enjoy it. Full grown Falling Star Beast. Oh yeah, and you get to fight in that big arena. I think. Or maybe I have them reversed. I hope not. But the one that's in the hard AF, that's the one you fight on the top of the volcano. And that's an enjoyable fight. It looks so cool. You're gonna get your feces punched in. I'm trying to avoid swearing. Patrick the Grafted, yeah, he's where he should be. He's harder than Margit, absolutely, but not by much. Also, Random Dragon. Elden Beast, I'm actually gonna put that above Fire Giant. Now that I think about it. Nah, let's just put it in hard. Insane. Not hard AF. Nah, back in hard AF. It's like on the border. Elden Beast is a good fight. I enjoyed it. The one-shot mechanic, though. Radon, super hard. You could put him at the end of the game and he'd still be hard. Very enjoyable. Melania, I was pulling hairs out. I was leaping. I was changing my gear to perfectly match the damage type she did. I was min-maxing to beat her. which was super hard, but not as hard as Ashes of the Void, whom, off screen by the way, I did the same stuff with. Same stuff. Also go through every single mathematical calculation. Godskin Duo, I don't have to speak for it, it's almost impossible. If you beat it, congratulations, you're lucky. I beat it, and I'm lucky. If you can beat that 3 times in a row without dying, I'll subscribe to you. But yeah, that's it for the tier list. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed. And if you want, please tell me if you agree or disagree. Where would you put these bosses? I want to hear your opinion. But until next time, everyone, I hope you have a lovely day. Farewell.